Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up. I hope everybody is, in the Christmas spirit for the most part. I know Christmas these days don't feel like Christmas how it did back in the days, probably because a lot of people, loved ones, is not here anymore, and it just don't feel the same, without grandma and grandparents and certain people, certain aunties and uncles not being around anymore, certain loved ones. So definitely I wish everybody that lost a loved one heavenly Merry Christmas, heavenly New Year's, because I don't know, it's probably just me. Life and holidays especially just don't feel the same anymore. But yeah, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's as well, even though I might be making a video before then anyway. But if not, just a heads up, Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope everybody have a prospering New Year's, including myself. 2022 was a hell of a year. A lot went on this year. A lot is still going on this year, especially with this Megan and Tory Lanez case. It's just a hot-ass mess, to say the least. Megan is not really looking good in these streets or in these courtrooms, man. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. The bodyguard, one of the bodyguards or the drivers, I think, were found. They couldn't find them, but I believe, like, one of these days they did find them. Not one of these days, but they definitely did find the bodyguard and stuff like that. But I think either today, tomorrow, or something, they gonna be he's gonna be testifying in the case. So that's kind of an improvement, because I feel as though every party involved in this case, Tory, Kelsey, and Megan, are lying under oath. So, they should be charged for that alone. Forget what happened that night. They should be charged, by not even telling the truth to the prosecutors, to the jury, to the lawyers, to the judge, most importantly. They not telling the truth. You got Kelsey talking about, oh, we didn't get into a fight. Megan and I, we just bumped each other. Oh, word? I didn't know you can bump somebody and they nail fall off. Okay, girl. Whatever works for you. But yeah, I say all that to say a lot of people are lying, and I don't think a lot of people even say, other bloggers and stuff even said that we would never really find out the truth, what really went down that night. But, and I do believe that we, like, this one lying, that one is not really, I wouldn't say lying, because that's very rude. There's a lot of stories, untrue stories being told, a lot of things that anybody with proper common sense would be like, all right, this don't make any sense. Certain things, certain elements that's being said in the courtroom doesn't make any sense at all if you just use your common sense and a little bit of your imagination. Like, this doesn't really, something don't add up. A lot of things doesn't add up in this case. But yeah, like, me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, I realized this last minute. Megan was naked when she got out that car. I thought she had a red dress on at least. But that was really like, the blur her body out. I thought that was a dress, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm slow for that. I'm just realizing that now. But yeah, I thought like she had a red dress on. She was booty butt naked. And that's another thing too that everybody fails to realize, or should I say is glossing over. Why was she fully naked? Tory had on shorts, his bathing shorts, his swim pool shorts. Kelsey had, I think a bikini on. She had like a bralette bikini on, a black bralette bikini on when she was stepping out the car. But Megan was the only one ass naked. What's up with that? Why was she fully naked? And I wish one of the lawyers or somebody was to ask that question. Why was she naked? That's definitely concerning to me, Like, I don't know. A lot of people saying Kelsey got her ass beat. Megan beat her ass. I don't know, man. If Kelsey still got clothes on and Megan stepping out the car naked, I think Megan got her ass handed to her. Let's be honest right now. Like, you getting out the car ass naked like that and y'all supposedly was fighting, I think Kelsey got the best of that girl, But a lot of people saying they got into a fight. Even like a couple days ago, they found no evidence of Tory handling the gun at all. So that leaves Kelsey to be the only culprit, right? I doubt the bodyguard, I doubt the driver gonna shoot Megan. Kelsey, she the only one left to bear the blame, honestly. If they couldn't find his DNA on the gun, Kelsey the only one that's like the common denominator at this point. So do I personally believe Kelsey shot the gun? Possibly. If they can't find Tory, who else gonna do the job, But yeah, a lot of people are, stating scenarios that make sense to me, make more sense than what Kelsey and Megan is bringing to the courtroom. A lot of people using their common sense and their imagination, like, okay, Kelsey found out Megan was, sleeping with Tory and a lot of other men she was dealing with. Kelsey got fed up. They was fighting. You know how women, a lot of women would fight over that peen, that D, and I feel like they one of those girls that be fighting over penis. They do, and I think that's what was the case that night. Kelsey was fed up that Megan was sleeping with everybody she everybody she was dealing with. Kelsey was like, F this, like, let's get out the car, fight right now. Tory was probably trying to, prevent Kelsey from, really fighting Megan. A lot of people said Megan beat Kelsey ass to the point where Kelsey had no other choice but to get the gun on her, So there's a lot of different theories, a lot of different cases, and what would I say? A lot of different imaginations going on about this case, You can only use your imagination and common sense at this point because they damn sure ain't really telling the whole truth at all in the courtroom. And it's just annoying. Like, just state the truth. Live in your truth, man. Like, it happened. You're going to, like, if you want to lie on the stand, that's another charge. That's another case that you got to get into. With perjury, lying on the stand, changing your affidavit, changing your statements, like, that's another can of worms they got to open up, and I don't think they ready for that either, because they damn sure can't tell the truth. So perjury and stuff, Megan being in jail and stuff like that, I don't think they ready for that. They pretty girls. Kelsey is a pretty girl. Megan, she's relatively okay, She used to be very pretty to me, but I'm definitely seeing an uglier side of her, definitely a darker side after all of this. So Megan is physically pretty, but spiritually, I don't know. I can't say the same about her spirit. In order for you to do this to your best friend, that you gotta be a very evil person, really evil, I'm not calling her evil flat out, but you have to be. You have to be in the evil mindset to be like, oh my God, this is my best friend. I want to see, what every man she dealing with got to offer. Like, you got to really be sick in the head to extent. Seriously, though. But, yeah. Like, I really do hope Megan gets the justice as far as who shot her in the foot. But she's no angel, man. None of them is no angel, really, And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of do feel a little sympathy for Megan due to the loss of her mom. She did lose her mom, and when you lose a parent or lose multiple loved ones in 1 year, that could make you go off the deep end, and that's probably was the start of her promiscuous ways, too. I do believe Megan always probably was promiscuous, but this definitely set more fuel to the fire and ignited a bigger fire, so to speak, with her sexuality. She tried to find love in the wrong places, and also she became friends probably with the wrong people due to the fact that she wanted to find that motherly love. She wanted to find that family unit that she been longing for after her mother passed away. So I do understand that behalf, but I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but that is a crazy way to cope, by having, sex with multiple people to cope with the loss of your mother. Like, that's crazy, but everybody got different methods to their madness, and that was probably one of Megan's, methods to cope with the loss of her mom and her grandmother and stuff. Like, that's probably was her way to cope with stuff, by having sex with multiple people, different men and stuff. Like, that's, at the end of the day, that's her business. But this shit just goes to show that life, that promiscuity life ain't it, girls. That's not it, It's not it. Like, your body is a temple. You giving it up to everybody. That's not cute. Nobody really wants you after a while. Let's be honest. Even her partner right now, Party, is disgusted. She even said it on a blog, I think New York Times or something. She was like, I feel dirty. I feel disgusted. My own partner is embarrassed of me. So, yeah, at the end of the day, like, this is not it. This is not it right here. You know, being a fast ass, being promiscuous, having mad bodies, having a high body count, that's not it. And once you sleep with somebody, you cannot turn back. You cannot erase them off the hit list. You cannot erase them off you can't erase that body, even if you wanted to. So I don't even believe in, like, oh, new year, new body. Like, bitches be want to reset their body count after the new year's. Nah, that don't work like that either, bitch. It's not gonna work like that. So yeah, like, be careful, be choiceful, be mindful of who you sleeping with. And this right here, this whole case should teach you that. And also, this case should also teach you that as a woman, be careful who you be friends with, because sometimes your friend be wanting your man. Yeah, like, for real though. Like, sometimes your friends be wanting your man. So be careful who you allow around your man, even though a man gonna do what he want to do anyway when you're not around. But be careful which friend come around your man, come in your household. Be careful of that. So yeah, it's just, it's a damn shame that Megan went after that girl man like that, for real. Like, Kelsey had these men first, and then Megan want to take them away from her after introducing them to her. Like, what kind of stuff she on? Like, Megan was moving loco, man. She was like, what's wrong with her, for real? Like, she was bugging, But at the end of the day, I hope everything works out. As far as she find out who shot her in the foot, I hope we really find out who shot her. Hope whoever did shoot her gets some type of, penalty. Gotta pay some type of civil suit or something. But yeah, this whole case a mess. I hope the bodyguard or, whoever the driver, I hope he say his piece. I hope we really find out what really happened, because nobody wants to tell anybody what really happened that night. And we need to know what the hell happened, because we nosy as hell. I'm nosy as hell, so I need to know what really happened. Like, no, but all jokes aside, like, we need to make sense of this, because Megan's not looking too good. And, she's a pretty girl. She got a little stuff to her that she need to work on. She need therapy or something. She a nymphomaniac. You gotta be. Having sex that much with God. Let me stop. Let me rewind. We getting on topic. But yeah, she need to get that sorted out within herself. You sleeping with Kelsey was your best friend. You sleeping with her man and stuff. Like, this ain't it. It's not it. So yeah, I hope she get that resolved, because that's not cute. That's not cute. It's not. Like, as a woman sleeping around, leave that to the men. Leave that to them dog-ass men. Leave that to them strays. Men could do that. I like double standards. I ain't gonna front. I like double standards. I like the fact that I won't be, I wouldn't say equal, but I can't do what a man could do, I can't pee in public. I can't, sleep with different people and still have the same respect the day after. I like that. Women are held to a higher regard. And why would you want to be equal to them? Why would you want to be equal to, stuff like that? So, yeah, I never was really with that feminist stuff. I never really was with, being equal to a man. Women are designed different than a man. If that was the case, we would be walking around with, I ain't even gonna get into that, but yeah, like, as a woman, you need to cherish your body. You need to stop giving your specialness to any and everybody, And I hope this case teach a lot of girls that being a thought, being promiscuous, sleeping around is not the way to go. It's not. Because when you're trying to get married, who the hell gonna take your ass seriously? No man want a used up box, alright, guys? So, yeah. And then she got to catch the wrath for that, too, because Party, he embarrassed her ass, too, because he like, damn, you slept with this many. So, yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, as a woman, keep your box to yourself, keep your legs closed. till you, find someone that's worthy of keeping it open too. And that's all I gotta say. This whole thing is a mess. Girls, watch your friends. Watch your friends' body language when they around it. Your man, this getting crazy, man. This world is getting crazy. Ain't no morals no more up in here. So, yeah, people moving really loco, for real. Moving really crazy. And Tory, like, I love how I'm talking about Kelsey and Megan. At the end of the day, as a man, if you gonna sleep around and be a dog that most of y'all are, sleep around with class. Y'all be smashing the best friend, the sister, the mother of y'all girlfriends. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't got no respect for y'all penis, most of y'all. Y'all don't. And that's all I gotta say, man. I'm done with this case. I'm done with this. I'll speak to y'all later. I love you guys. Move smart out here. Move smart when it comes to everything, when it comes to y'all significant others, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to partners. Pay attention to everything. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.